Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel and a Guardhouse box challenge update video. A few weeks back I did challenge the community for fun to stack 25 1-ounce silver bars in a Guardhouse box such as this one here. Of course this one's a double, it holds 50 count instead of 25. That's the challenge I chose for myself, but for all of you out there I challenged you to stack 25 1-ounce bars. Now, if you're not participating in this, that is perfectly fine. This video is still for you, so please hang out with me and check out some really cool bars. It might change your mind a little bit on 1-ounce bars if you're not into that sort of thing. Some stackers like 1-ounce bars and some do not, and that's fine. Stack what you like. So, that said, there are a lot of people participating. I have 12 channels here, so I'm going to pop up a list of 12 channels I've confirmed that are participating. If you're not on the list and you should be, please reach out to me and I will get you on the list for the next video. So you can reach out to me in the comment section or an email. And if you're watching from home and you're just participating for fun, thank you very much. If you do want to be in the list for whatever reason, you could of course reach out to me and I will gladly add you to the list of people participating in this fun challenge. And I emphasize fun. This isn't supposed to be stressful at all. Supposed to go out and find some really cool bars. Now for me, the challenge is for me to collect new bars, but I still have a couple bars that I've had in the stack that I'd like to add. So I only have 3 new ounces on the table here, and I have a couple older ounces, so we're going to start with some bars that I've had, and then once I've added these bars to the Guardhouse box, I'm going to personally challenge myself to collect new silver as a stacker just to be able to add some more ounces to the stack. So, without further ado, let's check out the first bar here. And this is a Pan American made by Northwest Territorial Mint. Even though this is a fairly common bar and not vintage, future vintage as a lot of us stackers like to reference, this is a Guardhouse box worthy bar just the same, and the only example I have of the Pan American Northwest Territorial Mint variety. So into the box it goes. Add that one. So there we have it. That's a 22nd bar. This side will hold 25. So we should be able to add all the bars needed to fill that row, and then one extra bar will be here to start the next row. Second bar is a vintage bar. This one's a little bit more of a plain Jane. So 3/9 fine silver, 1 troy ounce. You can see a pretty cool eagle in the flag there. This one reminds me of those 1981 USSA rounds and bars they made. As you can see on the reverse here, very simple, just APM repeated, 3/9 fine silver. So let's get this one in a capsule. We have some capsules out and ready. There we go, very satisfying. That's part of the fun of this challenge, is if you get some capsules there, putting the silver in the capsules is definitely an appealing part of the hobby. So at least I find it appealing. So hopefully you like it as well. Now before I go any further, I would like to mention that there was a few comments about a few issues with this particular challenge, which is totally fine. One is storage. So here we have a full tube of 20 right here. So obviously this is going to be a lot more compact than a Guardhouse box, which is basically half of this here, Guardhouse box count of 25. This tube, I'm not going to use any silver from it. It's a full tube of assorted Inglehards. So all sorts of different Inglehards that I stacked long ago. So I'm going to leave this tube alone and just stack new silver. So the Guardhouse box will take up more space than a regular tube. And then one other really interesting point that's been brought up, and another channel called My Silver Journey actually covered this in his Guardhouse box update video, so I recommend you checking that video out. And that is when it's okay to take silver out of its original packaging, and that's really up to you. So I'm just going to share a few thoughts on that, and one definite way that I won't ever separate silver from original packaging is with something like this. So here we have a bunch of Stagecoach bars in its original packaging, and this is just pristine, and so I don't have any interest in breaking this apart to add into capsules. Another type of bar here. Same thing with this Northwest Territorial Mint. And of course, if you have original Engelhard packaging or JM packaging, I wouldn't necessarily recommend taking that apart to be able to stack in a Guardhouse box. Sometimes the original packaging can add value and sometimes not so much. This refinement bar here did come in a package, but you can see it already taken out, and it was just a simple aftermarket flip. So of course I'll take these apart, no problem at all. But something that's original packaging, sometimes I do hesitate, I must admit. Now, all that said, let's look at another bar here, and this one's kind of interesting. It's one I normally wouldn't pick up per se. This is a congratulation bar, June of 1982, so vintage for sure. And part of the reason why I wanted to pick it up is because it's made by a refiner that I do like to collect, National, and it is one heck of a toner. And I do appreciate a colorful toner. So this one, we have some blues and greens in it. So pretty cool. Plain reverse with border, so you can see a border all the way around it. So a really neat bar. So I'm going to add this one into the Guardhouse box for sure. Nice. So there we have that. The next bar I'm particularly excited to have found because I do like refinement bars, and this one here is the landscape variety. I have a couple of these bars in portrait variety. So you can see here, it's refinement, very shiny because it was stored in that plastic. 1 troy ounce, has a serial number, and of course I love stacking silver that has serial numbers, and it has a pretty cool reverse. You can see the outline of that original flip packaging too right there. So you can tell that bar had been in that packaging for a very long time. So let's get this one into its flip here. I mean, it's capsule, not its flip. So, there, nice and easy. Went in there nice and easy. Landscape Variety Refinement. Nice bar. So that's going to be the 25th and final bar for this side of my Guardhouse box. So, of course, a lot of these bars I already had, and for the next side of the box, it's only going to be new silver. So the last bar is a bar that I've already collected, but I don't mind having duplicates. So this is a National bar I was able to pick up. And, of course, it has a serial number. And these are just nice old school vintage bars. Plain back with border. So that one is definitely Guardhouse box worthy for what I'm trying to collect here. So in the flip, the capsule, and there we go. And that starts the very next row. So I only have 24 more bars to stack, so I plan to do an update video probably every Wednesday. And of course, I'll be looking for your update videos if you're a channel that is participating and wants to upload videos. But if you're not uploading videos, that's fine too. This challenge is for fun. So, all of that said, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. And as always, thank you so much for watching.